Okay, so it's wild to me that my phone is the best camera I have for this, but such is life. So here is a regular two-color vikkel braid. As you can see, not only is the braid in two colors, but the live stitches that are left on the needle are also two colors. Um, as I have just completed one stitch section, I've slipped the last stitch back onto the left-hand needle. Now, in order to get only one color on the live stitches, what you want to do is first, when you do the knit through the back loop, you will do that in the color that you want your live stitches to be, which for me in this case is brown. So, for the second stitch, you knit through the back loop. This is a very splitty yarn for this purpose. This is actually Knit Picks palette. It's a great yarn for doing color work, which is what the rest of the mitten will be, but this part is a little bit tricksy. Anyway, for the next stitch is the knitting regular on the first stitch on the needle in the next color of the braid, which is also brown, and then you slip that stitch back onto the left-hand needle. So now we have two live stitches that are both in brown. So keep going. We do the next knit through the back loop, and do this one in brown because that's what we want our live stitches to be. There we go. Like I said, this yarn is a little bit splitty, so it's difficult to do knitting through the back loop there. Then you go regular knit stitch on the next color of the braid, which is white. Or honestly, you could do the entire braid just in white if you wanted. Like, that is also a thing that you could do. So I'm just trying to get the yarn to not split on me there. So now we've got three live stitches in brown and still having stripes on the braid. Well, now I'm curious. Let's keep going with the... So yeah, we could absolutely keep knitting through the back loop. With the brown. Come on, don't split on me again. There we go. Get all the little bits of it so it's not there. And then knit through the front with the white if you wanted. So I guess really there are easier ways to get that effect of just the one color braid. You could just do a crochet chain through the, like in between the stitches. That'd work just fine. But this is a good method for doing the two-color vikkel braid. And if you really wanted to, you could have one color live stitches and one color, or in the different color for the braid. But again, yeah, that's not really worth it to me. So this does assume that you're already familiar with the vikkel braid, or at least that you've gone and looked up tutorials for it today, which is what I did, because I only do these things once in a blue moon. Alright, but yes, that is what's going on there, and now I'm going to rip back to the start of this row and do the whole thing with the two-color braid and the solid color live stitches.